All right, guys. Sorry about the delay. So we are going to go ahead and get our boards training up and going. I am super excited for this training. I always really enjoy it. So no matter if you're a new person to boards or if you are, brand new, don't know a thing about it, hopefully we can help you out. So I am going to go over a couple of things that will be with completely just brand new to it, downloading boards on your phone, or if it's on your computer, whatever it is, get that downloaded so maybe we can walk through a couple of things. And oh yeah, my name is Emily, by the way. Did not introduce myself. I am the one that creates all the mock parties. And I started the sports training last year, and just wanted to kick it off again this year for anybody that really needed help with it. So hopefully I can do that for you today. So let me go ahead and get this slid down here. All right, so I'm just going to start from the very, very beginning. And I have the mock party page up, so then I can go ahead and click on the boards link for you guys. So then it pretty much looks the same for you guys as it would for me. So let me get to the boards link right here. So whenever anybody shares a boards link with you in general at all, it's pretty easy and simple. I feel like it's really dummy proof. You just have to click on it and it's going to ask for your email. So that's what we're going to do really quick. So when you click on the boards, it's going to pop up just like this. And it's going to ask for your email that you joined with. Hey, Jessica O, could you mute yourself really quick? I'm sorry. I think I got you. There you go. So when you go ahead and pull up boards and you click on a link, it's going to ask for the email that you went ahead and signed up with when you downloaded the app. So that's kind of always something you're going to have to keep in your head. So I'm going to go ahead and put my email in there. And then it's going to say, you're in, everything's good to go. Now, one thing before I click on the next button, if you pay for boards, you have unlimited boards you can download. You can share as many times as you want. You can put as many pictures on it as you want. If you do not pay for boards at the $10 a month, you're only going to be limited to 3 boards. So if you already have 3 boards on your app or on your computer and you go to download a new one, it's going to go into like a slot down below and you're not going to be able to click on it. It's not going to allow you to access it. So you have to get rid of one of the boards if you already have that max of 3. So when you click the continue, it'll go ahead. Now on your phone, it's going to look a little bit differently, but it's kind of similar. So this is the board that we went ahead and just downloaded. And it has all the, templates, the 3-day party, the 7-day party, put some other things on there for you guys, working on the scroll party, and all of that. So this is what it's going to look like on your phone. So when you're like, okay, now how do I get all of this stuff that's on Emily's board and into my own? So some people get really confused with this part, but it's actually really simple once I explain it to you. And tell me if I'm going too fast, y'all. I'm going to try and keep with the chat a little bit, but so you're going to click this little button that says create board. Now on your phone, it's just a plus sign. It's just a blue plus sign, nothing crazy. But you're going to go ahead and create the board. So then you're going to want to name the board. So this is going to be your own board. And what you're going to do is once we get this created, you're going to go back to my original one. And that's when we're going to copy and paste into this board. So this one is going to be yours and you're not going to have mine after you copy and paste everything. So we're going to go ahead and name this fall and winter 2024. Just something simple. So this one is blank. And if you have this on your phone, it's going to have a little blue plus sign, and that's how you start creating the board if that's something that you wanted to get into. But for right now, we're just going to copy and paste all this stuff over that you want to copy and paste into. So we can go into the 7-day party. And say we're like, Patty's like, hey, I need everything on the warmers. I need to have all of that because that board is just so great and I love all the wording. So what you're going to go ahead and do is you see these little boxes that kind of pop up when you hover over them all you're going to do is you're just going to click it and you're going to select the ones that you want to move over. And it's literally this simple. And it's going to, when you copy this and you paste it into your own board that we just created, it's gonna literally copy and paste it in the same order that I have it. So it's not gonna be like all over the place. It's very all together and it's really nice. So once we go ahead and click what we want, you're gonna go ahead and hit this copy button over here. And on your phone, like I said, it looks a little bit more different, but it's very similar. So you'll hit that copy button, and then the only board that we can put it in is the one that we created. The other one that is right here is the one that we're copying stuff from. So of course you can't, paste into it. So we're going to click that board and then we're going to hit paste. And it looks the same in the phone. I pinky promise you. So let's get out of this board that we were just in. That's mine. That's the original one. And now we're going to go back to the one that we just created. And all of those posts are already there for you. So that's a little bit on how you kind of upload things into boards when you get a template from someone. I know that can be a little bit confusing of trying to create your own board. And so hopefully that makes that a little bit simpler. So now you have, say you've created your board and you have copied and pasted everything over and you're like, okay, this is awesome. I love this. Thank you so much. We got all the posts that we need to go ahead and post about warmers. So now everyone's like, okay, well, how do I post it onto, Facebook or Instagram? Or you can use this on text messages. So like for myself, I have a verbiage board. And that is like all the verbiage that I use for all my customers, telling them what payments I take. If I have like a certain post that I like to use or verbiage for happy mail or getting somebody's address, this will make your life so much simpler because you can have all of the text message ready to go right there for you. And you just have to click it and it pastes into anything that you need. So it's a really quick, easy, simple way for you to help you in your business. So now we can kind of take what we have and maybe try and make a post with Facebook. So this is the part that looks a little bit different than the phone. So when you have your phone, you're going to go ahead and be able to have it readily available on your keyboard. It's something that you access through that. And if you need help with like getting that in your settings and everything, I have a quick like 2 tutorials to help you download it on your keyboard. So if you're confused on that, I can help you with that. And we can do that maybe in a separate message because everybody has different phone issues and Androids and Apples and so all the things. But let's just make a really quick Facebook post and we'll just do it on the mock party because that's probably the easiest to do it in. So when you're on your computer and you're going ahead and want to make a post, you will have to enable it through your computer. So that's another techie thing, but we can work on it. So if you see on my computer, it's up here in this corner with that B for the boards. And that helps me with just clicking it and it'll help me make a post when I'm in Facebook. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on Facebook like you want to make a post. And now all I have to do is click this boards right here and it's all there for me. So all I have to do is, oh, I think it's logged into my other one. I have 2 boards to kind of help, train this. But anyway, so what you're going to do is you're going to go into a post of whatever you want. Oh, look, there it is. And you're like, okay, I want to post about warmers. We're going to go into the warmers post where everything is. And then you're just going to simply click on the words. And it's there. All there for you. You didn't have to type a thing. You didn't have to click copy, paste, go to multiple pages, nothing like that. It's all there for you. So now you're like, okay, well, it posted the words, but how do we post the picture? So again, we're going to click into our post. We're going to click on the boards and we're going to say, okay, we want this really pretty picture. And we're going to click it. And then we're going to, hold on, paste it. And it should paste right here. And there it is. Oh, I did it 2 times, my bad, because I clicked it. But it goes literally right into the post for you. Oh, I just got rid of it. Hold on. Technical difficulty. There you go. And it should be right there for you. Just 1 click. That's all I did. And it's in there for you. So, and then you can just hit post. Now I'm sure everybody in the group is going to be a little, like, what the heck is this? But, and it's already there for you. So it's simple, quick, and that's just on the computer. On your phone, y'all, it is like, I feel like I can post in like 10 groups probably in a minute because it's that simple. It's just click, 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 click. So that's why it's so good for your business. And like all of my pictures were taking up so much room in my phone, and I would have to like scroll and scroll and scroll in my pictures, and I was so sick of it. And this boards has really helped it because I can have all of my pictures in one place and I don't have to look everywhere. And if there's questions in the chat or anything, I'll come to it, guys. So just hang tight. Um, but so that explains like posting in Facebook, doing all that stuff, how easy and simple that is. And like I said, with your phone, it's a little bit different. We can download the keyboard and I can help you with that. So don't worry about that. Let me see. Yes, I've been using notes in my phone too. That's so before boards was around, that's the interesting thing. Is I would go ahead and have everything in my notes completely, all of it. And then I would go from my notes and I would copy and then I'd paste into the, Facebook party and go back and forth. And it was just so much. And boards used to be free, and I loved it when it was free. And then I think they figured out, wow, well, everyone really loves our boards, so we need to go ahead and make people pay for this. So I don't think $10 a month isn't too bad, but I know everybody is different with how they got everything going. So I only had one item in my boards app, and it wouldn't allow me to look at yours without upgrading. Oh, I deleted that one and now I can click on it, but it can't create my board and copy again. Wow. Well, I wonder if they changed the rules then, Karen, because I think you're not the only one that has said that. That they're like, what the heck? How come I can't, do multiple boards? So I wonder if they've changed it to only one item. They're really trying to get people's money, y'all. That's for dang sure. So, okay. Um, yeah, so and able to do it, you are technically going to have two boards to copy and paste. So that would be a little bit of the downfall, I guess. But what I can tell you is like I use boards on a daily basis with happy mail, sending, verbiage to people. It just makes my life a lot easier. So, does the board tab show up automatically, or is that a settings thing? It does not show up right away. So it is a settings thing. I have an iPhone, so I'm really good with the iPhone, y'all. The Android, I have a teammate that has helped me to figure out how to do it on Android. So if you have one, I can help you. Um, but with the Apple, it's just really kind of simple where you go into your settings with your keyboard and you have to add the boards into your keyboard. And it gives you an option if you have the app downloaded to your phone. So I know that one is pretty simple. Android, I have to go back to my instructions. So just bear with me on that. Um, Only 110 for sanity. Yeah. Yes. Only 10 for sanity. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. I'm in the free trial right now, but yeah, I will be subscribing. It's really great. And what's also nice is it's not just for the mock party. It's not just for Facebook. That's really awesome about boards is you'll see as like, if you're moving up into Scentsy and like you get into the director pages and people will share their boards that they have with their teams. So that's another aspect of boards that can really help you as you get into the leadership roles is a lot of people have their team pages on boards, which is really cool because it's an easy way for you to share information with your team. You can create, a board of all the new things that are coming for the month of September and then send it to your team. Your team doesn't have to have, or a customer doesn't have to have boards and able to view it. So that's the good thing. They don't have to pay for it. They don't have to have the app. They can just click on that boards link and see what's coming for September if you want to share it with your team. So that's the really cool thing about it too. And boards has really expanded. Some people are using invoices for boards. So there's a lot to it that even I am still exploring because they keep adding more things to it. So it's honestly really, really cool. So, and another thing that you can do with boards, let me get here. Right here. Okay. So another cool thing that you can do with boards is you can do a scroll party. So I am still updating this one because I have not booked my own scroll party just yet. But if you don't know what a scroll party is, it's an easy way for you to go ahead and get a party out to people or information about Scentsy out to people so they can shop your link or shop your hostess link. So, a lot of people will use them for bag parties. If you send out a bag party to a customer and you're like, hey, share this with your friends and your family, and they're like, well, what do I if I do with people that are not in town? What if I have people that are live across the state or whatever it might be, and they want to share Scentsy with them to try and get an order for their rewards? You can say, oh, well, I got a scroll party, girl. Don't worry about it. We can go ahead and send the scroll party to them and they can request for samples on this. They can do a lot of things with the scroll parties and you can create it right through boards. So this is the one that I have partially created. I'm still updating it. They can learn about you. They can shop right away. They can ask for samples. So if you were to share this scroll party with anybody, they can just click on this button right here and it's going to take them to my jot form to go ahead and get samples. They fill out the jot form and then they send it to me and then they get samples in the mail. So that's the other cool thing about this is they make it easy and clickable links for the customers when they go ahead and do a scroll party. Um, I have the flippable catalog on there. Again, they click on the button, it goes, well, this is the old flippable catalog, so excuse me, I don't have the new one in there. Like I said, I'm still updating it. Well, but you can put pictures in here, you can do all the wording yourself. You can even put ways that you take payment into the scroll party, which is really cool. And when they click on the payment button that they choose, if they choose PayPal or Venmo, it takes them right to your Venmo and they can send you money. So that's another cool thing about the scroll parties that you can do through boards. And same thing, I've got, the harvest collection takes them right to the website where the harvest collection is. So you can really customize it to the way that you want. And I've seen a lot of people do scroll parties differently. Some people like them really short. And if you're like me, I like to put it all on one page and they can just scroll for as long as they want and do whatever they want with it. The cool thing is that they can shop at their leisure for these. So you taking an hour out of your time, I would say, to create this might take you 2 hours. It depends on how, tech savvy you are. But if you take the time to create one, then it's really worth it for your customers in the long run because you never have to remake it again. It's done and you can use it all season long. Some people do different ones for different hosts, but I just keep it simple and do it just for the whole season. Um, so a lot of people are like, well, how do you make a scroll party? So you can actually take this one that I have right here, and actually create your own. So it's kind of cool. So what you're going to do is we're going to go to this part now. So this is the board that I went ahead and created, just like I shared in the mock party page. It has it right there for you. And if you can see, it has that little tiny box that we can hover over and click. So you're going to click it and it's going to select it. And then you're going to hit copy. And then it's going to ask us where we want to paste it. And it's going to look just like this in the very beginning. So then we're going to click on our board and then we're going to say paste here. So now you can edit it. So the point of the copy and pasting from one board to another, I know that can be confusing a little bit, is if you keep it in my board, you can't edit it. So that's why you have to create your own. I don't know if I explained that or not. So now when we go into our board that we pasted it into, we can come in here and we can actually edit it now. So you can click an edit button and this is the actual scroll party. And what's cool is on the computer, it actually shows you what it looks like in real time as you're updating it. So that's the really cool part about being on the computer for it. If I am creating a scroll party, I usually like it on the computer better just because it has this outline where it's like really big on the screen. You can see these are all the buttons you can use to create the scroll party on this side. This is all of your stuff that you're creating, and then this is what it looks like. So I really like this on how boards have made this computer savvy for it. So if you want to edit anything, so obviously you guys are probably going to take my pictures out. You're going to want to create, make the about me about you, not me. And, change up the pictures or whatever. If it's not something that you like, then just change it. It doesn't have to stay like this. And obviously the links is going to be something else you want to change, of course. So say we're like, okay, at the bottom of here, when you scroll all the way to the bottom, like I said, I'm still editing this, but I had put some pictures up here that I still need to personally move. So what I did is I uploaded these pictures from my phone onto here for the scroll party. And what they do is when you upload them to the bottom, or when you upload them, it's going to pop up on the bottom. So the sucky part about this, and I wish it was easier, so I apologize ahead of time, is you're going to have to drag this all the way to the top on where you want it. So that's the part that takes a little bit of time, is just making sure you put it in the right placement. So it takes a little bit more time to do it, but it's well worth it. So I'm like, okay, I know that I want this in the wax section. So let me go ahead and drag it. Oh, it's up here. So then we're going to come all the way down here. So that's the only thing is like, okay, I got to make sure I put it where I want it. Let me come back here. I'm still on warmers. Hang tight, guys. All right, and now we're into the wax section. So then I just go ahead and put it in the wax section, and you can put it anywhere that you want. So you're like, okay, I want to put it right here, right before the button that says shop wax and warmers, right? So that's what happens when you upload it in this page right here. Let me see if there's any questions. See y'all blowing it up. If edited on a computer, you should be able to replace images without having to drag new ones. Just click the image and replace it unless they change that. Um, yeah, I haven't, since I've done scroll parties, I haven't ever been able to do that. I know that you can click on it. Maybe it's different on the phone. Um, yeah. Oh, you can. Okay, well, I wonder what it's like on the phone then. I'll have to see what it's like on the phone. So I guess you can. So if you wanted to replace that picture with something else, say we want to put this on there. Oh, cool. Okay, well, there you go. See, somebody else taught me something. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate that. It doesn't work on the phone. Okay, well, that's good to know. Borge said my 14-day trial is over and now I can't do anything without money. Yeah, I would say it would be hard to so if you don't think you're going to use it in your business all the time, then I could understand, obviously not wanting to pay for it or anything like that. I truly recommend it. It has saved me a lot of time in my business. And if worst case, you could pay for it for 1 month and really give it a try and see if it's something worth your money. You waste $10 on it, so that would be maybe something that I would recommend. I want to say thank you. Aw, that's so great, Susie. Oh, I'm so glad. Hey, I'm happy any way that I can help. I really want to start some new things with the parties too, with maybe some videos and adding that in there. Yes, I can send this Zoom meeting to you, Karen. Loves boards, great investment. Yeah, I mean Amanda, I know Amanda that's on this call, Amanda Thompson. She uses parties on Facebook all the time and I know that she uses it like a charm. So I know that she loves it a whole bunch. If you are a big Facebook party person and if you're not, then honestly I would say don't use it. This is really big for Facebook parties. This is really big for verbiage for your customers and really big for getting stuff to your team or using scroll parties. I mean, I use it all the time, all the time. So I think I'm caught up a little bit. So back to the scroll party. If you guys, need to go ahead and add anything, it's all on this side right here, which is pretty awesome. So it's going to give you a button where you can actually copy contents from another board and put it in here to make it really easy for you. A headline is like this, where it says diffusers and oils. So the headline is like, a big part of what you want to say, like if it's wax and warmers or whatever it is, and it puts it really bold for them to see. A paragraph the is just the wording that you're going to go ahead and use. And then obviously an image is an image. You can add a video in there if that's something you want to do as well. I have not done that in my personal scroll parties, but you can definitely do it. YouTube video, PDF, and then the really cool one right here is the button. Okay, this is what gets your customers to where you need them to go. So when you click on button on the side over here, you have an option to do a link, You can do a Zoom link. You can put Calendly. I don't know if everybody knows that, but it's for calendars and to share your information on there. Um, and then you can do any of these apps. Like I said, you can also do payments. So the payments is really cool because, like I said, they'll click on it and it goes right to your PayPal for them to pay you if they need to. Um, but the one that I usually use all the time is the link. And so when you want to put a link in there for them to go to your website, if you want them to go to the catalog, whatever it might be, you're just going to label it what you want. And when you put this label, this is what it's going to look like when they click on it. So if we want to do, my website, you're going to just label it that. And then we're going to get my website. We're going to copy that. And then we're going to come over to the boards and we're going to paste it right in there and click done. And then it's going to put it all the way to the bottom of that board. So you'll have to drag it to where you need. But it's a really easy, simple way for them to go ahead and just click on your link and go right to it with the scroll party. So let's get that out of there. So those are the buttons with it. And then, like I said, they do have forms now. A lot of people use this for invoices now. Like there's so much you can do with boards, not just scroll parties, Facebook parties, mock parties, none of that. There's so much more you can do with it. And so that is a little bit of the scroll party and like how you copy and paste it. Now, if you wanted to share this with somebody, you can quickly just share the share button. If you just click that, it will go ahead and copy it into your link and then say, we want to go ahead and post it on Facebook or whatever it is. Now, Facebook has been finicky with links, so I'm pre-warning you. They've been banning some links, so that's something to watch out for if you share a boards link. Last year, I could not share the boards link at all because they blocked it. So this year, it's been a little bit different and it's been really nice. But I just went ahead and pasted that in there, and you can see it's just ready to go and I can post it. So I'm not going to post this yet though, because it's not ready, but I plan on posting it. But I know if I do this, people are going to be like, this is not right. So we're not going to do that just yet. So that's a little bit about scroll parties. Let me see. Copying, pasting. I'm trying to think what else we need to go over with the boards. Let me stop sharing really quick and see if you guys have any questions at all. I have not checked. Thank you. I'm at work. Oh, you're welcome. Let's see. Where was the scroll party at? I'm looking with my phone while watching you on my laptop. So Susie, the scroll party is in the board that I shared. It's not yet ready, but it's almost there. So I need to finish it up because a lot of people have been asking. So is that an advanced feature? Candace asked. I think the buttons are an advanced feature. They might be. No, it's not because the one actually I was showing you guys, that was not a paid account. So let me go back to that. Here, let me share my screen one more time with you guys. So this board right here that we're in is not a paid account at all. Now my one that I have that's different from this one, it is. See, it has this little button that says upgrade. So if I wanted to pay for it. So yeah, those features should be on there. Now if they're not, let me know. How do I find your boards on my boards app? Oh, here, I'll share it with you. One second. So I'm just going to come over here. Let's see. It should be on the mock party page. Hold on. Let's go here. Let's see. Should be right here. It's here. Here, I can put it in the chat really quick. Let me see. Oh, I wonder if I have to do that. I do. I have to do that from my phone so that I can add members to it. But it is right here in the mock party page if you are in there. You can just click on that link and it's going to ask you for your email and then you can go ahead and download it. So I hope that helps. I was a bit late. Oh, you're totally fine. Totally fine. At least I'm recording this so you can go back and look at it too. So, um, but yeah, so that is a little bit about boards. I'm trying to think, did I miss anything else? Does anybody have any questions about anything that I went over? Or if you're like, girlfriend, I'm really confused, then you can totally speak up. Um, trying to think.
Yeah.
Kimberly, are you there, Kimberly? Oh, Jolene, it's been fantastic. You're so welcome, Patty. I'm so glad. Hopefully that helps. And if you guys do need help with downloading it onto your phone, putting it on your keyboard, if you guys are like, I really suck at this stuff, that's totally fine. Seriously, come to me. I'm totally up for any of it. I saw some boards with background colors. How do you do that? Boards with background colors. Let me see. Trying to think what you meant. Are you talking about the scroll party? Like this? Maybe? Hmm. I don't know, Amanda. I'm trying to think what you meant. Yes, scroll party. Okay. Yes, this is the scroll party. So this is what the scroll party will look like when you share it with somebody. They're not going to have all this edit stuff that you can do in the background. They're not going to see any of that. All they're going to see is what I'm showing right now. They're going to show just all of this, and it's going to be a simple scroll party. What's also cool about scroll parties is I have shared them in a regular Facebook page. So that, or a Facebook party. So that's something that you can use them for too. If you have somebody that's like, I don't want to be present for a 7-day party. They're like, I just want to get the get-go and know what I'm looking at and just want to know about Scentsy, then this is a really quick, easy way for them to do it too. Is just going ahead and scrolling through all the stuff. They can click. Like I said, they can still ask for samples. So it's almost like a party if you really think of it that way with the scroll parties. But this is exactly what it looks like. They're not going to see any of the behind the scenes stuff that you want. See, those are the things that we just went ahead and updated was that picture and we put that one in there. Um, so pretty cool. Thank you, Amanda, by the way, Amanda Klaus for showing me that you can change pictures just by clicking on them. So I did not know that. But I think that is it, unless you guys have more questions. Let me see. I don't think you can do background colors unless you use images. Yeah, probably. I don't think so. You're so welcome, Jolene. I'm so glad I was able to help you guys. And hopefully this helps. Like I said, come back to this if you're like, she talks way too quick, and come and see it. I'm going to post the recording on YouTube. So hopefully that'll help. So let me get back here and stop sharing my page really quick. And yeah. Well, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. I know it was a crazy Friday night for everyone to be on here on the 13th. But if you guys have any questions on setting it up, let me know and I am here. Thank you guys. You guys are so great. You guys happy Friday the 13th. Bye.